Hi, guys, girls, binary, non binary, trans, gay, lesbian people that support pride and everything. My name is Giving Rain and sort of out of drag and everything. So I have to address a issue that's been going on for 4 years straight. And that's been going on 4 years straight. This is not really personal. I'm trying to fully respect I'm trying to fully respect the artist itself. I am not trying, this is not a personal attack on them. This is just a clear, honest opinion of mine. So please don't kind of make negative comments because I'm feeling kind of distressed a little bit while making this video. So I hope you enjoy. And this is going to be a very, very sensitive topic for some people. So I hope you are understanding that this is very sensitive for me. It's a very sensitive and painful thing for me to make this video. So here's that. So it's really come to my attention. It's really there that my dad's favorite rock band is performing in town this Saturday, October 8th. So obviously obviously in Bend, Oregon, where I live. And it's been giving me a lot of stress lately, like lots of it. Not all of it, but I have talked about it with someone a couple months ago, but I just have to get this off my chest. So, this is the story here. I was extremely offended by this artist in particular. I don't want to name any names to fully respect, but my dad actually likes this artist, so I do want to respect that as well. But they are performing in Bend, Oregon this Saturday. Um, I feel like the message itself was like an early 2000s, kind of late 90s, early 2000s kind of release, maybe 2002, 2005. I don't know when was this released, but it was very discrimination against the LGBT plus community. And as a person that supports the LGBT plus community as a whole, that supports people that are trans and non-binary and gay itself, I just want to defend them right from the start. I was extremely offended by their lyrics, their messaging, and that song in particular. But to fully respect to everybody in the gay, trans, non-binary, binary people, and everybody in LGBT plus community would agree with me. They deserve a lot of respect, 100% respect. I understand, fully respect their legendary status. I fully respect that. But that is still no excuse to make lyrics and messaging that is very offensive to LGBT plus Q people, including people that are trans and non-binary, and the gay people itself. I, as trans, haven't fully started hormones yet. I, as a trans woman, as a drag queen and a trans woman, thought that their music is very offensive. I understand mostly where their career is coming from. I understand, but I just feel like it'll be way, way, way too hard. Very difficult to impress like people that are different ethnicities. Sorry if I mispronounce ethnic backgrounds, with people with different ethnic backgrounds to kind of see a show like this. I get it. I'm white. I'm sort of that. I kind of understand why, but I just really feel like this band in particular was very like imprinted. Their music is imprinted with toxic masculinity to me. I'm not trying to boycott. I'm not trying to boycott them as well, but I'm extremely hurt. I've been getting a lot of stress and anxiety from them, and I'm feeling extremely hurt from them. It's not really effective. Like, are you kidding me? Come on. I had previous attempts on trying to put an end to it soon as possible. I don't want to kind of get the feedback, but I feel like making this video now to show that I'm mentally stressed. Why mentally stressed? So it's a long story. Let me explain it to you. So I recently watched this video on an airline or something like that, like those little music things on those apps. One of their videos had popped up on there. I did not know anything. I just watched it, and then 2 months later, I got extremely hurt by it. And then I felt the hurt like 2 months later, and I stopped looking at it 100%. So it's a little hokey pokey, but it started when I was like at 17, and now I'm 22 years old. So it started in January of 2018 before I turned 18 in May. So I was 17 at the time. I was not even a full adult yet. So to me mentally, I feel offended, like 100% offended. I'm starting to get a little bit more stressed, a little more anxiety. And then when I saw the announcement in February, I was really like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. My dad's favorite band is performing here, and I am stressed out. Oh my God. This is going to give me like a horrible nightmare. I feel like my worst nightmare is now becoming a reality. Like, seriously. I feel like my worst nightmare is now becoming my reality. But anyhow, I deserve a lot of respect, but 100% respect in a positive way. I just want to give them my 100% respect, even though people in the gay and trans people, some people may not agree with me on this, but I don't really care. This video will be optional to watch, but there is a little bit more detail. I'm going to add another video as more detail to it. So I'm going to end the video here, and I still will leave another video of me in drag explaining it. So here you go. Bye. Hey guys, I know I'm a little bit shaky, but I just really feel like I really need to get this off my chest, like right now. Like I can't wait any longer because I might get depressed a little bit. This is really causing me so much depression. Like this has been going on for 4 years. Like I really, this has been going on for a very long time. So I hope you kind of bear with me, and I hope people can see this. People on TV can see this. Like, hope people on a national audience can see this. So, let me read this out to you. I heard that there were a lot of more bands performing in, like, let me reread that again. Let me move that so I can read it. So I've heard that was more bands performing where I live, more famous ones, but let me express how I feel. I'm feeling kind of very uncomfortable about it, but let me tell you both my positives and my negatives. Here are my positive thoughts. I think the kind of music is making me uncomfortable to feel like listening when I felt verbal abuse from their music. I feel so much verbal abuse from their music. I don't know what the lyrics and message meant, but whatever it is, as a drag queen, I felt like it was very hurtful and insulting. And to make things worse, they're performing this fall. Like, I did heard the news, like, blah, 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 but I'm not gonna go in more detail, but let me read that. I was very hurt by this feeling. These feelings kind of hurt me a lot. And as a drag artist, I felt very depressed, like super depressed. I know it's a little strange for me to dress up in men in wigs or like men in dresses, but I'm just expressing how I felt. So, yes, this was very verbally abusive. Like, I feel like the message and the lyrics, like pretending, like blah, blah, blah. I don't know what those lyrics meant or what the message was, but whatever it is, it was very hurtful and very abusive to women. I just felt like it was very abusive to women as well. And the tone and the angriness. And it just made me feel uncomfortable when I hear them get played on like the radio or something. Like I always feel kind of like it's like making me feel uncomfortable, kind of like uncomfortable inside. Like, you're making me feel very uncomfortable. Like, this is very uncomfortable for me to talk about, but this is kind of what I need to do because to get my story out there. Now I'm going to go express the negatives, but please be mindful that this is just an opinion. This is not you to be judged about this or judged about that, blah, blah, blah. I don't want anybody to judge me on this. Please don't judge me because I am feeling mentally depressed by this. I'm not lying. I'm being honest. 100%. Now to negative. I think he is a horrible monster to our community that since you cannot to our community, you do not insult people that express in masculinity or femininity. I feel like as a drag queen, it was very rude and violent towards women. The tone of your singing was very angry and aggressive. And I still think your music is complete trash. I do not like your music. It is horrible and disgusting. You make me feel uncomfortable. You're disgusting and you're completely trash. Not saying that you're a bad person, no. I still think you're uncomfortable. I'm expressing how I felt in a very uncomfortable and inappropriate manner. I am not doing this to hurt you. I'm doing this because I'm expressing my feelings. Yes, I was about to cancel it because you're making me uncomfortable. It's just going to make it worse. That's why I'm going on the show to get help with that. I'm not trying to be real. I'm not trying to be fake or be pretending about this mental illness. This is a real. I am being real here. This is not lying. But yes, your music made me feel very uncomfortable, and I felt like it was very verbally abusive to me and to other people in our community. So I hope people in the national audience can understand my point. So I will see you later. Bye.